You have anxiety, and you've heard me talk about DPDR, and so have other people have talked about it. That's depersonalization, derealization. It's just a big word to make you to say explain
Yeah,
it.
it's the longest word in the universe, and that's why most people just say DPDR instead of depersonalization, derealization. They're way too long.
You feel out of your mind. You feel insane. The whole world is off. You can't even explain it. I remember when I was explaining it
Mhm.
to doctors, I couldn't pinpoint it, and they just called it anxiety and what have
Yeah, that's one of the biggest barriers to people getting help is they don't know how to describe their experience. You really can't describe depersonalization realization outside of metaphoric language or analogies. So people will say things such as, I feel like I am watching myself through a video camera. I feel like there's a wall of glass between me and reality. I feel like I'm living in a dream world. But then the second challenge, let's say that you do come up with the analogies that kind of come close to describing it, although never exactly. There's another challenge, which is that if you've never experienced the symptoms, there's just absolutely no possible way that you can understand these symptoms. I have friends that have PhDs that cannot understand these symptoms as much as I have explained it to them. Unless you've experienced it, you just can't understand it.
you. Now there's a terminology that goes along with it. It was kind of dizziness with me. I just felt like the whole world was kind of off a little bit. Light, sound, just being out in the world just felt wild. The reason I got my daughter here today, she had it a little bit. And back when you used to have it, how did that make you feel?
I just freaked out a lot about it. It would stop me from doing things.
Right? Sound familiar? And then
Yeah, and that's one thing that I've learned is whenever I've told my friends and family about this, I have been shocked at how many people are like, "Oh, you know what? Now that you mention it, yeah, I had that during a really bad." One of them was like a LSD experience, and then my brother said that he experienced it whenever he smoked marijuana. That was actually the first time that I started to experience depersonalization realization was after a bad marijuana experience. My mom actually experienced depersonalization where she felt out of body whenever she was giving birth to my brother James. And most people get over the symptoms within 1 month, a lot of times well under a month. And so because of that, they don't really think too much into it. They just connect it with some specific, very stressful experience and they move on. But the people that continue to experience the symptoms after 1 month, which is 2% of the population, those are the people that usually, if they search long enough, they're going to get terminology, which is actually really important because we need education as to why it's happening. Technically, that happened due to traumatic stress in the body and nervous system. And then we can start to get on a path of recovery.